Story time. So I was just reminded of my first experience with God or the creator, or whatever you want to call it, the divine source, the energy within all things. Um, so this is kind of a wild story that is pretty unbelievable, but we're going with it. My mom was in the ICU. Um, this was about 4 or 5 years ago now, and she almost died twice. And I was at home meditating on a night because I was asking, like, what can I do to help her? And I was so worried and so scared. And I astral traveled through the universe to the Grand Central Sun. And I remember, like, I was going really fast and I was flying, like, floating, flying through space, past planets, past other suns, other solar systems, all kinds of shit, all the way to the middle of everything, next to this massive, massive sun that was white, pure white light. And I was floating next to it. And its voice, like, it was telepathically speaking to me, but its voice was like masculine and feminine. And so was the energy that was coming off of this massive, massive sun. And it was explaining to me how to do energy healing. Now, it's important to note, I'd never done Reiki. I didn't know anything about Reiki. I didn't know anything about any kind of energy healing whatsoever. Not shamanic or anything. I had never had any experience. I'd never talked to anybody about it before in my life. So, the divine source, whatever, explains and shows me, like, in pictures in my head, how to do this energy healing to help my mom. So she finally comes back, like, okay, so I go back to my body and everything, right? So then she finally comes back from the hospital home. And I say, Mom, Source showed me, like, God showed me how to do this, and I want to try this on you. And I didn't even realize it was energy healing. I just knew that I needed to blast her with this energy that was coming from that divine being. So I did it. And she was in the most peaceful, zen-like state with no pain and no suffering for 12 hours straight.